Welcome back to Open Line, talking politics. Great night to talk politics. So much to discuss. We've already covered a lot of ground, but there's more to cover. I want to talk about the government shutdown is looming. So we just got through one, barely. Well, I guess we didn't because it shut down. The government actually shut down.
Shut down for a weekend and a Monday.
And so here we come again. This is a new phenomenon, right? This happened, I believe it was under Obama, is the first time we just started shutting down the government.
Shutting down the government much more, yeah.
I guess it happened under Newt Gingrich and that kind of thing.
That's right. I mean, the first time was in the '95 with the Gingrich against Clinton.
People don't like that.
No. People
want government to work, and both parties are so desperate to blame the other party, and I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's the president who gets blamed or I don't know how the party not in power gets blamed, but they certainly try and do that. They both try and blame each other. What do you see coming up here with this?
Well, the problem is that you've got this, the Democrats have essentially made a strong argument that they are not going to continue funding the government unless they get a deal to protect the Dreamers. That has become a central issue for them. And so that was what Schumer, in effect, did in the Senate in stopping the in the shutdown that just recently happened. And this is what may or may not happen this time. The House has passed a temporary spending bill, but several Democrats have said no, we should stop it, and then Trump has said he's more than happy to have another shutdown. He wants a DACA bill, but he wants a wall. He wants the wall. And the administration has offered something on immigration, but they want the wall, and they want changes in immigration that Democrats are uncomfortable with. There is room, there is something in there for compromise. I really do think that. Whether we'll get it might require another shutdown and angry public opinion or some reaction. It's not clear who would get blamed because both sides have, and Trump saying I want it now sort of invites it, and you have that sort of sense.
He did. He said I
want it, and you know what exactly, how people will suffer from it. I mean, the basic thing that happens is, of course, a lot of federal monuments get shut down, parks get shut down, but people still get paid. A lot of things still continue to happen, so hardship doesn't really hit right away. But it's a mess. There's clearly, again, another reflection of how dysfunctional our politics have become.
Absolutely. Let's go to Dennis. Hello, Dennis.
Yes.
Go right ahead. What's on your mind?
A lot to say in a short time to say it.
All right.
You know, you're talking about the popularity of Trump. I think Trump's popularity is a lot more than what actually the polls give him credit for. You know, people get confused about the tweets and some of the things he says sometimes, but you always know where you stand with Trump. You might not agree with it, but our basic policy, our basic theory is pretty much the same. He gets off course a little bit, but I kind of take offense when people say he don't act presidential. Well, what's presidential? The examples we've had as presidents in the last 3 or 4, I don't think. You can look back at their history, and clearly there was times they were not presidential by their actions, not by the words. So I think the polls have him a little lower than really what he really is. But I think he backed Schumer in a corner. He doubled the amount that Obama was wanting with the pathway to citizenship. Now let's see what the Democrats really want to do. Are they concerned about this issue, or is this just a vote? And I think it's clear. And I think Schumer, he'll shut it down, but he'll come back to the table. Remember, it's the art of the deal. I'll leave you with that. Thanks very much.
All right. What do you think of that?
Well, he makes a very good point. When I say it's presidential, I am sort of thinking in terms of norms of the presidency. Donald Trump has broken those norms and set up a new set of norms about what's presidential and what's not presidential. It may be people are moving away from what we had traditionally thought of because of their unhappiness with recent presidents and with the disparity between their rhetoric and their actions. You know, Trump has stirred things up. He has certainly challenged things, and he does have a base of support that's sticking with him, and it will be interesting to see if that holds.
Let's quickly go to Darlene. Darlene, can you quickly make your comment?
Well, yeah, I'd just like to know why this country of laws is so lawless. We don't enforce any laws anymore. That's why we got so many problems. That's why DACA, why are we negotiating for illegal immigrants' children. These children shouldn't even have been here, let alone 20, 30 years later. They still don't have their citizenship. We're setting up places in Nashville to protect and help illegals. I just want our laws to be enforced and start with the FBI, who has been proven with these memos. It's proven that there's corruption in the FBI and the Department of Justice. Let's clean this country up and get our laws back. Get the people out that are illegal.
Okay. I think she supports Trump, clearly.
Although of course he's actually given a path to citizenship for these illegals. So she's part of the base that he will irritate if the Democrats do end up bargaining with him and accepting something on that. That's where it is an interesting thing that he has at least put on the table, something that would break from the idea that somehow all the illegals have to go home.
What he wants is funding for the wall,
He wants his
which
wall.
is a ton of money.
Right.
And it was said it was going to be paid for by Mexico. So we're going to wait on that, I guess.
Right.
All right, we have to take a break. We'll take a break, be back right after this.